Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. I don't think I've ever been excited for a Monday as I am right now. Hey, Trippy. Fixin'. Mike. Mike got his delicious coffee. Snippins. Proud Mimi. Dawn. Turning leaves. Figured we get some exercise. Exercise our body and our mouth, because I just know damn well somebody wasn't stupid enough. Hey, Chai, straight talker. Doohickey, we had a baby. It's our YouTube baby. Thank you so much, Doohickey. Good morning, Jamie, Billy, Diamond, Sassy. Jill, get the 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Jill. Walking is so healthy, Mike. I thought we'd remind people what grass looks like. Remind everybody what the outdoors look like, right? Hopefully it's Monday, sippins. Maybe Tuesday, but I don't know. Hey, Shopaholic. Jill and Doohickey, we're starting out with a bang. Thank you. Oh, is it Bob's birthday? Happy birthday, Bob. New kid in town coming in with the 13 and Butters with the 6. Did I see that right? Hold on. I think I did. When does bed rest start? I'm tired. You got to carry through the second trimester, my friend. I'm sorry. Dare me to touch grass on breakout. Do you promise something tomorrow? Well, I can't promise because it's not on my clock, but I'm confident. Maybe it starts tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm confident something is coming. We got 2 big things coming this week. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend so far? Patiently waiting. I know that's right. Thank you, Shelby. I think some people are just crazy, dude. Absolutely fucking crazy. The lack of self-awareness, the irony in what they say, the hypocrisy of it all never fails to amaze me. Let me move this so I can see. I know. I heard, Sassy Hound. I heard she spent 30 minutes looking for this little creator to use that video to go at me. And I love that she did that, right? And I'll tell you guys why. Because when you say I'm inciting hate against you, and you send me a C&D, and then you go, and not only do you play, but you look and share on your community wall a video dedicated going at me with comments that are defaming me, and you think I'm responsible for other creators that I don't advertise. You don't see me looking for these little people to try to grow their channels because they're going at you. I'm not advertising every Jane, Dick, and Harry that goes at you. But the fact that you would do all of that after sending me a C&D is exactly why my attorney that you continue to defame, I don't know if she's so fucking stupid that she just continues to speak on my attorney. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. But you're at the part where you find out. We are all at the part where we find out. So, very smart move, Toots. Very smart move. Are we all supposed to be blind, stupid, gullible? I mean, I love the fact, and this is how stupid some of you people are. Curvy Barbie. I love the fact that you're so dumb that you would put behind that Brittany was opening BC powder. And then she comes out and says it's a burn ointment. Do you feel dumb for that? Holy shit, in the Pines, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Would any of you feel stupid for that? I hope GW looked up BC powder. And then Brittany comes down and says, it's a burn ointment. Look how different these two packages are. That was so dumb. The only similarity of those packages is the large box on the back, and even that's a different size, different location. But yeah, sure, we believe you. Huh. Okay. Does anybody else love the fact that she denied for over a year now ever being on any maintenance drugs? I mean, I'll pull up the clips as soon as I get a chance of her saying that she didn't need to go to rehab or any recovery medication, y'all. She just cold turkeyed it. But you put out a little truth that the idiot can't deny, and she gives you a little truth back. I love that. So we finally got her admitting that, yes, once upon a time, she was on a maintenance drug. Oh, and I like that the shots. I know, Candace. She told me differently too. I like that the shot to her knee is now a shot to her back. Silly us. I guess we just made up the whole I get a shot once a month in my knee. Like, really out here thinking people are stupid. You know what? Some of you are stupid. Some of you are so blinded by your hate that you're literally co-signing a pathological liar, which is cute for you. I think it'll work out just fine. You certainly won't be eating crow. Even know how to say the words Suboxone. Huh. Do you guys remember her denying ever being on any type of recovery drug? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Now, granted, she removed all of her videos, but thank goodness we kept a pretty good catalog of them. Because we'll go ahead and pull those receipts too, baby. Lots of 1s popping up. I don't know why people do that anyway, right? The only reason somebody would lie about that journey is that they didn't really take it. Good morning. Per Google, and the fact that I have used this for a 3rd-degree burn from a motorcycle, Silvanine is not to be used on cellulitis. Can you believe we're even typing that out? Like, why do we know so much about this bitch, right? Like, how embarrassing. I am flattered, though. I'm not going to lie. I was flattered that somebody said I was a recovery specialist and B. Tim was a lawyer. That's how highly they think of us, B. Tim. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, seriously, how different were those packages? It took her and her mod, her nurse mod, to come up, how many days to come up with that? And then confidently display it as if it's even remotely close to the same fucking thing. That's the biggest problem with her, is that she lies to lie to lie. The lie gets bigger, spirals out of control, and here she is. Did she really nuke her channel again? I don't know. Despite her claiming I'm obsessed, I don't look at her channel. I would say obsessed is the one who goes to a judge and claims they're so fucking terrified Yet they don't stop bringing up the person's name. I would say obsessed is the one that sends somebody a C&D and then goes at them. What would I know about obsessed, though? I've only dealt with Brittany being obsessed with me for 4 fucking years. Of course she can't keep up with them, Carla. Who could, though? I mean, I really love the whole spiel about, y'all, I didn't go to rehab. I just cold turkey. I didn't take any drugs, nothing. I love that. Just like she wasn't falling asleep for almost a year either, right? Hey, Brittany, you notice I'm walking and talking and I'm still not out of breath, heifer? You should give that a go. This is called grass. This is a puddle. This is a tree. This is a free exercise. This is called a marsh. These are leaves that are fallen. They tend to do that when the weather changes. I get shot. I don't even know how to say it. By the way, and she would need a ride home. Listen, do we have to line up the ducks in a row again? Let me see if I can find a duck so she knows what a duck looks like. These are called trees. Might come across some wildlife here. Line up the flags again, right? I used to be an addict, y'all. But I got clean. I didn't go to rehab. I didn't take any drugs. I just cold turkey. Then we got her needing collectively $400 a month for extended periods of time. We got what she told me and other ex-mods and other creators in private. Oh, look, Brittany, this is called people. They're not subscribers. They're people. Don't be scared. There's a bird. Good morning. Then we got her driving up, right up to the doors. And the only reasons to make people paid attention to that live stream is because you actively went at every single creator on your drive there, swerving into the other lanes. So people saw that, they clocked it. And then, all right, y'all, I'm here, and you got the camera on, and it's like, boom, right there. Recovery specialist. But let's ignore the first 3 flags we just named. So ridiculous. What filthy water that is. Those mods thought out legal trouble they were getting themselves in. BJ Ray perjured herself in the injunction. That should have been a warning to not defend her. In North Mississippi, we drive an hour and a half to swim in a mud lake with a beach. Oh. Ain't that the truth, KB? Just like that one time she took a photo out front and said, I go outside, y'all. Her insecurities are so loud, man. This is called a bike. Hello. They are so easily dismantled, but she just keeps going, feisty Nana, and I love that for her. And I love that your friend is repeating defamatory statements that you have made up about me to show that even after you saying it and acknowledging you lied, the rumors are still causing damage to my reputation. You're some smart motherfuckers. Everybody acts like they're fucking legal, you know, whatever, because they read a few Google Docs. If you're really smart, you wouldn't be advertising to anybody. You'd be telling your friends to shut the fuck up before you null and void your own C&D. But we all know you can't resist. My BJ is unhinged, lunatic, in a manic state. I agree, Kelly. She goes outside but had no clue. Finger bang got rid of her beloved gnome. Yeah. I like when she said, this was my favorite part. Thank you for hitting a thumbs up. My favorite part is when she wrote in Litigation that I left her in such a fearful state that she was missing out on important events. Put a 1 in chat. You guys remember that? Anybody recall Brittany put in legal filings that I have her so terrified she misses out on family events and functions because she's too afraid to leave her house. Lots of ones. Yeah, as expected. Anybody recall her saying, I go outside like 200 times a day? So stupid. So stupid. I don't know when people are going to learn. But you know what I did learn? She has zero self-awareness. Because you know what she said the other day? I heard her in a replay of nonsense. She said that nonsense is begging to be involved in litigation. And that while everybody else runs from litigation, nonsense is begging to be involved. Can anybody remind me who jumped in to a big lawsuit in PA with 9 other plaintiffs? Raised their hand and said, sign me up, put me in it. Oh, that's right. That would be her. How about the person who sent out a C&D? Oh, look at that bird. To 4 creators, yet can't shut up about them and is raising funds to pursue them. Dang, I can't zoom in, but you guys see him sitting on the little perch, waving his little wings? Probably not. That's why I hate going live this way. You can't zoom. He is so cool looking. Brittany did. That's right, Ann. Brittany did. I heard she showed his social security number. That's another sign of what I'm talking about. And it's a shame, truly is a shame that she doesn't have people around her that care enough to say, hey, listen, you've already spiraled yourself into a depressing hole in which you have a caseworker, several CPS visits, claim to be good friends with your local police because of all the calls. You got people supposedly calling your doctor's office or the urine test place. Look at him flying his wings out. Can you guys see him? Probably not. He looks so far in the screen. All you see is the reflection. That sucks because he's really cool. And now you fucked up and showed your own boyfriend's social security number. Anybody around you to tell you it was a fuck. Well, actually, it's a shame you don't have more confidence in yourself. See, I see people like that little channel you advertise to go at me all the time. And I get it. My name's bigger, it brings some views, whatever. If I stopped and responded to every single one of them, I'd have content for days. But you know why I don't? Because I don't question who the fuck I am because of people like that. I'm confident enough in myself to not give a shit what these people say and think. It's a shame you can't find that level of self-respect for yourself. I wish I could show you guys that birdie. He's so cool. He's like straight ahead, but I know he's not there on the screen. What a dang shame for her. Wow, with the 45 months. Thank you so much. And who just came in with 262? Mystic Butterfly. Good morning. Hey, Big T. Let me drop the link if anybody wants to come up. This is called water, Brittany. Yeah, he failed for, I don't know if it's considered fail, but basically weed. But who gives a shit about that? It's very interesting. His didn't have Suboxone marked on, like, you know, on the test. Only hers. Wonder why. Wonder why. Never seen someone who cares about what other people think as much as Beej as wild. I mean, Cletus got her to pull on her fucking hair. Shut up. She said she can make all of us do whatever. Chandelier and Sigs. What a great name. Welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Just look at my message above. Brandy, I don't know if I'll be able to. Hold on. It's the chat's so small for me on here. I just love how the rumor was always that NC has no legs. Now we have BJ marching in place to prove. See, I do have 2 legs. Is she really doing that? Angel Chess with the 14 months. Cannot wait till tomorrow. Hoping we get good news. We get fantastic news. If it's done in time. Hey, Brandy. How about her doing a little jig showing she has 2 legs? How pathetic. How fucking pathetic. You know what I think would impress people more? Tell me if I'm wrong here. But wouldn't a few days offline, coming back and showing the cool events you did, the outside exercises you took, the trip to a local lake or a beach, a run to a playground to play, wouldn't something like that impress people much more? I mean, honest to God. Chandelier gifted 5 memberships as well as moi. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. No, she probably flops like a whale out of water. I would love to stand here and stare at this bird all day that you guys can't see. That is embarrassing. Like, what? I know I know she says, and others do too, and I don't care. I'm not making fun of the sentence, but things like this is a job. Can you imagine a random stranger saying, "Hey, what do you do? What do you do for work?" And she's like, "Well, I proved to the internet that I'm not sleeping, that I got legs, that I wasn't holding up a Suboxone, I was holding up cream. I fight with people all day and night, and then I talk shit and send them CDs and say, y'all can't respond to me." Wow, that's proud moments. What'd you do last night? I proved to the internet I do have 2 legs. Oh, boy. Wow, he's loud. That's called a bird. Do you have pepper spray? Yeah, I got pepper spray. I got muscles, too. And I got 2 legs without salutatus. However you say the word. What do you got down there? A kid's football? Little plastic football? The Marsh is amazing, isn't it? Lily pads are so cool. Candalee coming in with the 6 months. Her ignorance and lies grow day by day. Yeah, I was really impressed with the whole, again, the wait. Do y'all remember when she drove up to that door? What she said she went to that place for? Anybody else remember? She said, y'all, I go there to get shots in my what? Can anybody finish the sentence? Shots in my what? That's what we're going to play. We're going to play a game of, can you finish the sentence? We know she can't, but can you finish the sentence? Y'all so stupid. They don't just do recovery drugs. Oh, I go to get shots in my knee. Missy Lee. That was the claim, right? Can anybody finish the sentence of what she said last night? Yeah, I go to get shots in my... The body parts changed. Agent 99 with the knee. Alexis D with the knee. I need to know. Back. Her back. Knee. It rhymes with free. Y'all, I haven't talked to Nick 30 minutes later. So, y'all, I talked to Nick and Tony today. Now it's her back. My knees. My back. Why does Craig look at Granny's like that? This is called mud. This is a flower. Opposite of front. How crazy is that, though? Oh, it didn't change. She meant the knee on her back. Yeah, my community post, because I couldn't believe that she shared out. Again, remember what was in her C&D. That I am inciting, cyber stalking, and cyber bullying. And I am responsible for everybody who speaks on Brittany. And I'm responsible for all my subs' comments. Well, Brittany, yours continue to commit defamation when you claim I'm not paying my attorney. But then she's so stupid. She's so fucking stupid. She goes and shares out a video of somebody going at me. And she writes the caption as obsession. Brittany, I go live like 3 times a fucking week. I can assure you, it is not an obsession. I have a great hate against you because you tried to ruin my fucking life. You tried to literally ruin my life. You impacted my life and my children's life. If you want to call that obsessed, I think I have a pretty damn good fucking reason to be. You accuse me of fucking crimes. Your fucking jealousy that has gone on for literal years now had made you commit perjury in Pennsylvania in an attempt to ruin my fucking life. You want to call that obsessed? I don't fucking care. I'll talk on you as long as I want because I have a fucking freedom of speech that you tried to take away. She's always talking about how you go live about her every single day. I don't even go live every day. And I will. I will go live about you every day. I will. I don't care. You know why? Because I fucking can. She did get a lot of gifts from Amazon. You guys were so fucking amazing. I was waiting for her to come visit today to get everything, and I'll send a picture. Thank you guys so much. BJ's son out today. Granny tried to ruin my life. GW may as well talk about her. Moo isn't going to quit. Listen, I'm not the one that sent the bitch a C&D, am I? I'm not the one that filed litigation against her to take away her free speech, am I? Who do you think should shut up in that situation? The person pursuing litigation or the person being served? You fucking idiots. If I was going to shut up, I would have spared myself and my community thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and just shut up. But I wasn't fighting to just shut up. You accuse me of fucking RICO. I can't wait. I can't wait until we get done what we're doing because it is a checkmate of a century. I'm fucking over it. BJ has snowed her subs and mods. She really hasn't, though. Pretty in pink. She really hasn't. They might not call out what we all see, but you better believe they all see it too. And somewhere they are talking to somebody, admitting what they see. And it's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time before they come out with the truth. Isn't it funny she even called it a defense, Britt? My defense fund. Defense against what? Your own fucking stupidity? You showed your fucking boyfriend's social security number because you're so hard bent on proving the internet. When the internet doesn't care. I believe a lot of people are starting to see truth, but it's hard to leave a community when you build friendships with people in that community. I agree. I agree. It's going to take one more brave one to leave, and then they're all going to follow. Oh, the bird just jumped in. She's an idiot, goody two-shoes. She's an idiot. She's one that said, I deserve to get an RO. I didn't deserve. I don't care. I don't care what these idiots think. I don't care what somebody who does a sleep stream and has to show her titties has to say about me. Talk about being a pick-me. I got good news already, but can't show the right wrapper that was in her hand. Can we put a 1 in the chat if those wrappers were different? I mean, we're not all that blind, are we? Hey, Bad Karma. She sent Jay another privacy in QB5. Yeah. She can't get me, bitch. Lots of ones. So we're not going to believe that was a burn medication. Oh, look at that bird. Is that an eagle? Surely it's not, right? I think it is. You guys can't see it, can you? I wish I could zoom in. There's an eagle sitting right over there. There's no way you guys can see it. Damn it, I should have went through YouTube Live so I can zoom. Think it's time we strike her ass? Yeah, she's so pathetic. I know how badly she needs the money after her tragedy and all. I mean, you know. No, just a regular eagle. I've never seen an eagle like this. I did know that they were here. Because they had an eagle's nest. They are so beautiful. They are. We have lots of bald eagles in my town. Really? I've seen them at the zoo and all. The zoo is somewhere you go to see animals. Where you can have a family outing. Well, she said they were different. Turns out the first one was the last one she had. Ain't that convenient? Ain't that convenient? Why didn't she just show that last one the moment she was called out for it? Took her a few days to come up with something, didn't it? And I love, all the people that were like, it was a BC powder, you morons. And she comes out and says, it was a ointment for burns for my leg. How'd you burn your leg? Did we ever get the backstory to that? I agree, Auburn. We knew that for years. I'm an hour and a half away from the beach, and I take the drive all the time. I remember that. Craig, they put a drive-through at our zoo so we can go. Seeing that eagles, positive foreshadowing for your favorite eagles. Does anyone believe her other than reality? No. You know what, Britt? I don't even think reality believes her. I'm telling you, I don't think these people believe her. Remember what Nana said? Nana said, I knew she was telling lies. I saw all the signs. I just wasn't ready to leave everybody else. You were told it was none of your business. I don't know. If it's on a public stream, I think it makes it everybody's business. Don't you agree? You can't convince me for shit that stupid ointment packet wouldn't still be laying on a nasty, dirty, cluttered desk to hold up and show it. Right. She just so happened to throw it in a trash can and throw it out. And who the fuck's sitting there rubbing ointment on their legs while they're live on camera? Come on. All the times we heard her voice change, you can tell there's something underneath her tongue. Just stop with the bullshit. Again, you denied ever even being on a maintenance until we called you out. Oh, is she good? Give me 1 second. I'm going to strike. Hold on, friends. We got to strike. Has she not, Nasty Rhonda? That's a shame. Hey, Coconut. Right, runs with scissors. We're too invested. Yes, she tried to take this whole community down, calling us a Rico. Right? Fresh water. Good morning. I like how she probably smokes the crack pipe now. Hey, Irish Eyes. Well, you know what's funny, Pookie, is that she lies about a lot of it. She's afraid that I have everything to show everybody how this woman's a pathological liar. And I love how she tried to use another creator's child to go at me and then turns around and attacks Angela over her child. Because that's real classy, right? You're real fucking classy. Haven't witnessed this for years, right? I can't wait until Angela puts out all your business. Yeah, she accused all of us of RICO. If that makes us invested, so be it. So be it. She has no dignity, Chanley. She has none. She does this for money so she can afford her substance to survive. Then not everybody survives, huh? Don't make me get as low and dirty as you, Moon, because I certainly fucking will. Certainly fucking will. Let me tell everybody how you left YouTube, ran off with $1,200, and came back 200 pounds less. I didn't tell everybody what the fuck happened there. Pretend nobody knows, because we all do, bitch. You confide in the wrong people. Does she know that we never have to like her or believe her? No, she doesn't. She's too fucking insecure. She's too fucking insecure. Does she have any choice but to be cheap, Auburn? Look at the bitch. She's another one so desperate to prove to the internet, lifting her legs up like a cheap hooker at a fucking strip pole. Her 3 olders are with her, split custody. They just know to stay quiet when she's live. I did hear that before. She's another one. What's with all? It's like the no custody having club over there. How many of these bitches come on the internet judging other people, judging their parenting, talking shit? Meanwhile, they fucking don't have custody of their own kids. Look at the swan over there. Can you guys at least see that? Do you see the swan? Dang, I wish I could zoom in. I could say some really mean shit right now, but I'll stop myself because I'm a better person than you. Dang, you guys can't see them. That's so sad because we got an eagle over here. We got the 2 birds right there on the one sitting on the stick, one swimming. And then we got a swan over here. You guys can't see any of them. They're so freaking cool. I hate that you can't see them. I'm going to be the bigger person, Gigi, because I couldn't imagine living her pathetic life. I'll ask you this, Moon. Were you able to switch the sheets at least? You able to afford a new pair of sheets, or you got to sleep on that too? Imagine not even being able to leave the bed. You're so fucking depressed and lonely in life. Skin flapping down as pathetic as your fucking frown on your face every day. You go live and have to threaten somebody's life like you're a big bad gangster, and then cry that you're being threatened. They're part of a gang, but my son's a gang, bitch. What did the judge say about your son, by the way? Anybody want to quote that fucking bit of the testimony? Because I fucking will. You want to bring up other people's families' articles? Let's talk about your own. Something like it's no wonder. I hate that you guys can't see any of these. They're so pretty. He's flexing his wings again. Gang, gang. Oh, the one that did porn with her mother? That one? Yeah. Showing a titty for a few dollars ain't nothing new to that one, let me tell you. You want to call other people out and call them classless and talk about them and shit? Oh, I made her leave. She ran after she collected money. And make you leave your tiny home. Your fucking mother did. You guys are probably arguing about the fucking $10 from the OF. Get the fuck out of here. She's perfect sample of manic psychosis. She's a waste. I agree. Oh, it's so sad, son. Pray for him, would you? Of course she's a real cunt. Bitch is a pick-me that's never been picked a day in her life. Hey, Moon, why don't you tell everybody how you got a copy of Melissa J's nudes? Father Snuggles just put out an interesting post a few days ago. Blue Violet did porn with her mother. Or what does she call herself now? Sparkling? OnlyFans with mothers? That's some fucked up trauma. I can't bash that. Yeah. Except for they're all adults, right? It's not like she was a kid doing it. That's why she got kicked out of her shed. Had nothing to do with me. How the fuck would I get you kicked out of your fucking shed? You were faking fucking wellness checks and shit to your shed. Space glitter, that's what it is now. For an extra view, I'll show my titty. So did Larry say the other night he was done? She's on her own? I don't know. Because I actually don't watch. If he did, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like she's been on her own for quite a long time. You know, I saw somebody asking Moons the other day. It was interesting, Moon. I saw somebody ask where my kid's father is, right? And that was a very interesting question. As we're wondering where the fuck your kids are. But anyway, I digress. And then they proceeded to say, at least Craig's home with his. That's more than can be said for most. What? That's the credit you give in 2025? At least he's there. He ain't providing shit. They skedaddle right on past him to ask for 4 hours for a bowl of cereal. She sure did. She does that for any man. She's just another one, Shannon. She's just another one. Swan Lake said you called. What a low bar, right? Exactly, Pristine. He's not even there. Quote unquote there. Abandoned 3 others. Right, exactly, Auburn. At least he's there. I don't even care that they were talking about them, AT, because I know more than any of these people who the fuck they are, who I am, and what I got in life and what they don't. I'm not worried about that one bit. It hits about 3:30 a.m. Insane Me says, go to bed, idiot. And then F it. This is unreal and FOMO. How about how she fiercely defended Latin in her Shazam videos, making fun of Shanann, Bella, and CC Watts? Yep. Sure did. Then she went at Lynn for Lynn's childhood trauma, once again mocking childhood SA, because that's a fucking, that's a real winning point when you have to go that fucking low, right? Such a scumbag. And then you say the same thing to Truth. You're just such a despicable. And then come out here and say, yo, I'm going to start doing true crime. You couldn't get fucking seen flipping and flopping all over in drama, let alone you're going to do true crime. When you sit there and talk about victims, real life victims the way you do, and you're going to do true crime, get the fuck out of here. They live right around the corner. Well, it's not crazy because Brittany said they're at her house. They just know to be quiet. I'm sure Angela can confirm or not. Oh yeah, when she tells a mother that a predator cheated on her with her child, you're fucking sick in your head. You're so sick in your head, and you've always been. And you know what's crazy about people like her? They can't handle the fucking pushback. Matter of fact, you want me to prove it? I'll fucking prove it. Because the minute I give you attention, Moon, you will run and cry and spiral and go nuts and start a GoFundMe and say you need money for legal fees because you're being tormented and your kids are being tormented. Because that's what the fuck you do. You're one of those pick-me bitches thinking you can make a quick buck off of something, but you can't handle the reality of who and what you are. Well, somebody send me the timestamp. You send a timestamp, we can put the strike through. Of course she wants money. She admittedly couldn't afford to replace the sheets of her bed. Hey, Nai. 3 more beds if occasionally. Can't even afford to. Kid is being bullied by who? The prison bully? Go ahead and do that, MK Ultra. I think you are. I think that's what you are. Should we all cry now? Should we all cry now? Oh my God. Y'all, they're going to lead kids to be sex trafficked. Moon should be an infomercial for after school programs to warn kids about the use of drugs. Because I have never seen somebody, well, I have. It's funny because she loses all this weight and Brittany puts it all on. Birds of a feather. You know what's even funnier is how many years you spent going at Brittany. You can't figure out which way's up and which way's down. I wish Kurt would have got you to wave your arms, show everybody the fucking flaps of skin there, bitch. Hey, robot. Got him in a chair and took off because he doesn't like it. Catalina, right? Curry, the flying squirrel. The pick me, please. Of course she does, Amy. She's talk about obsessive. How much Brittany paying you this time? Enough to have your dealer fake another fucking wellness check? The banging at the door. That was hysterical. I can't wait to unprivate all these videos for you guys to get a little history lesson. Another one that goes forth to name out all her kids, their ages, put photos of them, and then say the world's attacking them. Sharon, how much you gave her there? I don't care what they call me, straight talker. Call me the first person to successfully beat an anti-slap in Pennsylvania. That's what they can call me. Remember the fake wellness check? That was great. Who does that? Who lays in bed and watches somebody on their TV? You're fucking weird. It's Sunday. Go pray to God. Pray to God you can get new sheets. Yeah, case law, legislation. It is tribal girl, isn't it? Good morning, Snazzy. 13's my favorite number. You remember that, Loki's mom? Pookie remembers. How do you afford a net rent? I know she does. It blows my mind. She brings you up every time. You could be silent her for days, but oh no, Granny is on attack and behind everyone, calling her out. Yeah. Meanwhile, she's advertising people. I can't wait until you guys see what happens this week. That's different, Nasty. That's different. You're a supporter. Rumor has it Moon did a little more sniping in real life too, huh, Moon? Why would you yell for your little son for help while standing with a towel wrapped around you because you had a frog in your shower and not your boyfriend? A frog in the shower? Isn't that a story Jay already told before about a frog in her shower? Isn't it funny how she does that? Can we have a hint? Yeah, Brittany's being called to task. That's the hint. You're going to find out real fucking quick how much my attorney charges. Ain't no back alley attorney over here, baby. Loki's mom with the 39 months. Ignore these losers. They want attention, but they don't, Loki's mom. We know that. Because the minute they get attention, they fucking spiral, crumble, and run. Every single time. Oh, please, for math. So she's late to her own stream because she's in somebody else's stream, and then she has to take a shower, although she had her stream set for a time frame. Come on. And then gives this big fucking weird story about why would you call a little boy to come help you in the shower? Maybe Craig was busy down at the rental with the gas station employee again. Maybe he was busy in Petty's DMs again. Oh, she's going to be. But she showed invoice. They showed nothing. Yeah. Actually, I did show my receipts. And my attorney said, take them down. And I said, yes, sir. Because that's what you do when you got a real attorney. That's what you do. But I showed them. And you'll see them again in the court filing. And you'll see them again when it's a judgment against you. Believe me, you'll see them. Her invoice wasn't even real. Matter of fact, I showed an actual invoice. She has a good lawyer. He didn't even spell her name correct. He didn't even spell his client's name correct. That won't work, casual. You didn't hear all about the gas station girl? Craig comes in and goes, the girl at the gas station was flirting with me. And Brittany's like, uh-huh. And then about 5 minutes later, she's like, but Craig, was she really? All insecure. Of course she was. How about in the Pines when Moon was like, I need a GoFundMe. Granny's going to sue me. And then when the grift didn't work out, then it was, ha ha, I was kidding, y'all. No, you weren't. Just like you weren't kidding when you raised the $1,500 last time, $1,200, I'm sorry. And most of it came from one person. She was on someone named Toddy, one of her subs said, when she was supposed to be live. Right. And then tells everybody, I was in a shower and there was a frog and I called my son because that's not fucking weird. That's not weird. Good morning, Garden Glitter. I so wish you guys could see these birds. They're all over. Her hair wasn't. Do you think she washes that hair? Remember when she said, I scream, I shower twice a day like Josh. And then she goes, I shower once a day. Well, no, I don't. I shower once every other day. Bitch can't even be honest about how many times she showers. Fucking weird. Fucking weird. Just the cockroaches, right? Looking beyond. Just afraid of the cockroaches. I would be too, though. That's so sad. Put a fucking blanket on and get wasps all over you. How sad is that? And then the fact that they tell the internet this shit. Why do you tell the internet this shit? That's the shit people judge you on. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know if she thinks it makes her look cute or telling everybody all your personal business, then acting like everybody's digging into you. 2 times a month. I saw the grease. Listen, dude, I've never seen somebody scratch at their head as much as her. I know, the looks of the nails, that was filth. My CPS worker thinks y'all are crazy. Uh-huh. You know, I showed an attorney invoice before, too. Hey, Half Pint, it's good to see you. She auto-lies and corrects herself. Right. It is gross and weird, isn't it, Loki's mom? She said last night, wait, most of what we think we know, X-Mods told us not true. Oh, okay. I know, Chrissy, I heard. It's the only way she can get attention, poor thing. Listen, she has to buy new sheets. Ain't that right, Blue Violet? Got to get new sheets. And she wants to put out personal correspondence between her and her CPS worker. She needs a week's vacation, truth and karma. They're such good people, though. That's what the caseworker. Then you guys loved how she said they came at 3 p.m. and they closed it out because they know, y'all, they know it's salacious and malicious calls. And then turned around and said they came at 8 p.m. with a SWAT team. Well, which one is it? She's had a few of those, Lacey Ann. She disavowed herself. I've never seen a more fraudulent bitch in my life. And that's honest to God, the truth. Caseworker looked at her and said she wasn't on drugs, but then said you have one hour to get in and pee in a cup for me. Of course she does, tribal girl. She'll just never take accountability for it. Hey, Moon, Brittany, this is called the sun. This is called a sun. You should go let it hit your skin, you pale-looking motherfuckers. There's the sun. You may need burn cream. Listen, guys, I'll get her. CPS calls was warranted. Maybe. You would think you would stop putting your business out. The she ain't smoking no weed. She said before it was called blue something. Ironically, did she say it was called blue velvet? Maybe, Angela, if you can make a community post. Do you remember that? When we caught her with the crack pipe? Looked like a crack pipe, in my opinion. And she gave some whole spiel about it being some blue something. Remember that? Utterly ignorant, she sounds, telling these government figures, people on the internet are attacking me, right? And then these government figures being like, well, what are you doing to change it? Or better yet, how many times she judged the Proudfoots for having CPS visits, according to Seth, 5 of them, and then coming out here and saying CPS does their job. They don't fail. They do their job. I don't know, Lookie's mom. I forget. She does, Laura B. She does. You think somebody loses 300 pounds? Good. Report it, Audacity. Use an online harassment. She benefits from CPS. She got a rundown check, long overdue repairs. Yeah, that was nice to hear. Right, they do the job for her, not for anybody else. Don't they, Pokey? They talk themselves right into a circle. Again, I want to remind everybody, she confidently said that she didn't go to rehab or take any type of substances to overcome her addiction. She just cold turkeyed, y'all. And then she finally says last night that she used to take. She used to take. Well, that's funny. You told the internet differently. Sure did, Lacey Ann. And guess what? She doesn't think I realize that they're calling CPS right now. Believe me, I'm fucking aware. I'm fucking aware of what you people are doing. I just have no fear of it. I'm not going to come back to the internet and say, y'all, I'm validated. They called CPS on me. Fuck out of here. You know why? Because I got no fucking fear. No, they're calling CPS on me. Oh, there's a minnow. You probably can't see that either. You guys can't see shit on here. He's trying to fight against the current. Oh, he's being pushed back. Go, little guy, go. You can do it. Nope. That's called a bird. That's a duck. Her case was closed, but yet had to piss in a cup. I love that. I love that. I love that she had an hour to get there too. But they looked at us and could tell we wasn't on drugs. Meanwhile, they're saying you have 1 hour to show up. Coconut, welcome. Thank you so much. Actually, in a little bit, I'm going to be going to a fall festival. You should try that. 100 whiteboards to keep up with her lies. She lies, to then tell the truth and come out with another lie. It's the most amazing thing I ever fucking saw in my life. Is that a snake? This thing slithers my way. We're fucking running. You see it? You guys see it? No, you can't see shit in this camera. Are you reading my mind? Yes. Yes, I am. Anyone that was, it won't chase me? It might. I scared myself. I can't zoom in. I can only zoom in on when I go live for YouTube. This is through StreamYard. Actually, I have to cancel my membership to that other app I tried using that Jay turned me on to. You saw my shadow. There's my shadow. It's beautiful out. In a little bit, they're having one of those like craft fairs, fall craft fairs. I love going to them. I don't know what they feed the pumpkins this year, but they are huge at our markets. Everything's being amped up with all types of shit. She does insult her sub's intelligence. I think it's like 78 right now, getting into the 80s. I know Nancy Ron is the saddest. What's a MAT program? Someone Jay said. MAT program. Oh, really? Can we see? Did she show the screenshot? 13 and 19. What's a MAT program? A MAT program is a maintenance program. It is when you are looking to get off your drug of choice. So, opiates, heroin, fentanyl, whatever it may be. And you go to a doctor once a month where they give you either Suboxone, methadone, Subutex, and it's supposed to help you stay clean off of the drug that brought you in there. And Brittany said she was never on one of those until called out the other day. Then she finally admitted that she was at one point. She said, like, a long time ago. Really? Like 2024 long or 2025 long ago? Or like last month long ago? How long ago? Oh, look at the frog. Probably can't see that either. Sometimes you pay out of pocket. Sometimes your insurance covers it. Sometimes you drive 45 minutes to get there. Can you see the birds flying at least? Go, geese, go. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Jay. I'm just letting my obsessions shine today, and I'm teaching these idiots what the outdoors look like. I'm not scared of frogs. I catch frogs. We have fun doing that. It's one of our favorite parts of being down the shore. I was showing them, Jay. This is called water. These are called trees, plants. Oh, we got a turtle over here. If I can get to it. This is a bridge. There's the sun. There's the sun again. It does not burn. You love turtles, me too. Hey, Miss Mad Dog, have you guys hit the thumbs up? Jay, did you see the image she put up of the burn cream and all her confidence? Like, look, I told y'all. See how fucking different that is? I know, Loki's mom. I'll get the bitch. Let her make a few dollars. The poor thing's so fucking broke. She can't even afford new sheets. That's why people are paying for her phone and her people like her amaze me though. When you're crying behind the scenes about your hardships and how you can't afford shit, but you come on here, you got that pipe ready to smoke. Priorities, am I right? You know what else cracks me up? People like you that talk shit about people like me. I got my motherfucking kids. You know how hard it is for a woman to lose custody? Lawsuit coming. I hope EJ knows everybody's going to expose the fuck out of her. Yeah. I know. Can you guys help me grift for a new phone? I want that Samsung whatever that ours Creek just brought up. I want the phone Brittany has. I want to be just like Brittany, y'all. I want the latest phone and the latest phone case. Please. You guys remember that? What was that called? Joe's Shack or something? Joe's Roach Motel? That burn cream is prescription only. Did she tell everybody how she got burnt? Or is she putting that on the bad leg? Absolutely, they do coconut. Look at the little salamander. I don't think you guys can see it. Joe's apartment. You know what I noticed though? You notice they can't make an impact on my numbers. So who fucking cares? Let the little pathetic bitch make a couple dollars off my name. Who fucking cares? This way, when I go to court and I dispute all of Brittany's claims and I show claims that she's actually doing those things to me, like buying this lunatic a phone to go at me, and I can prove that while I'm live, this bitch is playing my stream and repeating defamatory statements that Brittany made up about me, which is defamation per se. It is very much defamation per se to say somebody has STDs. So hope you're ready to face that one in a courtroom. And then I can show proof. Here's the person she paid to go at me, stream sniping me, which is taking income out of my pockets. And now we have a reason. So thank you for helping me in litigation, Looney. Don't think for 1 minute I want to instruct you otherwise, but I like what you're doing. I want you to keep doing it so I can prove to the judge. Start deleting them that are saying it, guys. Mods. Yeah, I did commit crimes before. Why do you think I'm a felon? Sure did. You know what I didn't commit? Myself to making porn with a fucking relative. What are your crimes, Moon? You want to talk about people committing crimes? What are your crimes? Armed burglary? Drugs? How many crimes you got under your belt, Loon? Do we need to show your mugshots? What would make a mother lose custody of several kids? Anybody? Yeah, I didn't raise a murderer. I mean, that's true. Thank you for reminding me of that. Samuel S25. Right, allegedly speculating. These people try to hit me with that when I was one of the first ones ever to start the felon-friendly program. We are very much felon-friendly over here. I got no shame in the fact that, yes, I was a drug addict that committed crimes. I'm proud to say that I've turned my life around, haven't had any type of run-ins with the police, give back to my community and my fellow addicts. You're not shaming me with that. Samples of her cream, consider her pharmacist gives her a handful, but she only had the one, right? Thank you, Lacey Ann. Can't shame me with my past. You know why? Because I fucking owned it, so I can overcome it. What's your past, though, Loon? How many mugshots you got, Toots? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Right, mine were non-violent. Hers were violent. She's missing teeth on the side? Yeah. See, I could drop a bombshell right now, but I won't do it because I know she wants me to do it so she can cry victim of something so she can get a couple super chats, right? Ain't that right, Looney? Ain't that right, Looney? And then for her to say, people go real life, but you fucking intercepted yourself into somebody else's drama and called the police on another creator. You got no business saying anybody else goes real life, bitch. You got no business. You inserted yourself like a used fucking tampon just to get a few fucking super chats on the back. The fuck out of here. Well, I can who has missing teeth, Loon? That's more than Suboxone over there. Come on. The pipe gives it away. Rana says, do it. 9.5 years clean, sober, own a home, construction company, and a cleaning business. Got custody of my kids back, and next month I close on my first house. Congratulations, Mrs. Upper Thigh. That's because over here we don't shame people in recovery. We embrace it. I would say ass pass, but I don't think she got much of an ass. I don't think so either. I've never received samples from the pharmacy, only my doctor's office. Well, how does she claim she has handfuls of these samples but can't give a sample? And again, the one she showed was so fucking different from what we saw. Love you, Jay. Thank you. Obviously, shame a fucking addiction when you're lying about it. Exactly. When those of us who fought through fucking recovery, Lacey Ann, that's my sentiments. She's trying to make it like it's something to be shameful of when fucking lying. Thought I heard Looney say child endangerment thanks to my kid. Like she blamed her kid for being charged with that. Interesting. A lot of times they put child endangerment and then it's a charge that's dropped at lower court. But I guess not when you actually commit child endangerment and it sticks. That's pretty bad. I guess that would explain why you lose custody of several. I put up a community post. We have a pic of the sample and the pic with her gun. What? She was cocky thinking she proved something because she's trying to sell it. She's trying to make people believe it. Look at my community post. If you haven't seen it yet, go take a look and you tell me, are those two things the fucking same? They're not even remotely close. The only similarity is the blue strip on the back, and even those are different. There was the same packet and pick with her gun. Oh. Oh, thanks, Jay. Our granny is smart and wins lawsuits. Sure do. Sure do. Congratulations, Kelly. I'm proud of you. Listen, she has a tragic, very recent past with it. So if she's projecting her own horrible living onto you guys, don't worry. We all know why. We all know why. I agree, Scooter. I think her and that, what's the lady's name? Ivy Flight. I think they came up together with some type of excuse of something that looks similar, because when you search it, it comes up to look similar. And I think they both ran with it, scrambled to hurry up and get it, which took days, and it doesn't look the same. Definitely different packages. The other Brooke, that would be awesome. We want t-shirts with your banner, Granny looking through blinds. I feel like nobody would buy that. I agree with you, Catalina. I agree. The original, actual name brand one she had on her, probably because she pays out of pocket. I agree. You'll never convince me otherwise. Like I said, she lied before about ever being on it to finally admit she was on it once upon a time. Come on now. Why does anybody believe a word she says? Does not even come as samples? Really? But look at the difference of the side of the code. Look at the difference. Thank you, Irish. I know. I'm with you, J-Dub. I think there is, Oz. Ivy League tried to help her lie, really. I mean, good on you, Ivy League. Good on you to put your neck and your credentials on the line for somebody like her. You're, I would say you're a good friend, but I don't think a good friend would really do that. It's also fungal ointment, not to be used. Where'd that go? When we want, for long periods as needed. Well, how about this, Jay? Did you hear this? Did you hear her now claim that she goes to that doctor to get shots in her back? In her back? It was the only one, Loki's mom, that was white with blue writing. That's amazing to me. In her back. If they're telling us all that she gets it in her knee, now it was her back. She really thinks people are out here fucking stupid. You can hide all your live streams, but they've all been documented. Yes, now it's her back, Phoebe. It's her back. BJ Recorda called to the drug clinic, but won't go to the pharmacy to get another sample. A lot of people are saying it's prescription only. But again, does she explain why she needs burn medicine? Where'd that go? She says she never says she sprained her arm painting. Yes, she did say that. I did too, Java. Now it's her back. She's never. And right, they don't give back shots once a month. They just don't. They like to do it like three sometimes a year. They don't do it once a month. We got almost 1,200 people in here. Can we hit the thumbs up, please? She goes to all these strings to prove something. Only, right, I told you guys this the other day. She tells a lie, and then she spirals it, and it becomes this big shitstorm, and then she does the deflection, right? Everybody's obsessed. Everybody's too invested. People are digging into her real life. She don't owe you people shit. But the only one that keeps digging this ginormous hole is her. That's it. That's all. You're not going to convince everybody of what we've seen for the past year, all the fucking signs that line up to what you showed the other night. You're going insane fucking trying. Literally, you are insane. So I was wondering that too, Robot. If pharmacies even give out prescription drug samples, not examples. Where'd that go? Medicaid pays for Suboxone in Tennessee. They only pay for brand name. If it's a steroid shot, she can't get them more than every 3 months. I told you all, it didn't make sense when she said it. And the fact that she's now lying about it. Remember when I said to you all, who the fuck drives an hour to get shots in their knees and then drives back? And now she changed it. That is not the knees, it's the back. Well, they're not going to let you drive after getting that shot. I'm sorry. You just think everybody's fucking stupid. Yeah, a doctor will. I don't know if a pharmacist does. And why are you getting samples of it? Again, what's the burn? As a pharmacist, the only sample I ever gave out were glucometers specifically for Medicare patients. When I got shots in the hips, I couldn't drive, had to have a driver. No, they don't. Only doctors. Every 3 to 6 months, she's not allowed to drive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed the gifted. Coming back. Hold on. Pretty in Pink, thank you so much for gifted memberships. Seriously, thank you guys so much for all the gifted memberships, for all the milestones, for the super chats. That's what actual support looks like, Loon. I'm sorry you will never have that. I'm sorry you have to ride off the backs of other people that do have support. And I'm sorry that doing so, you cause more problems for them. Brittany's never liked you, and you've never liked her. And that's why you people can't fucking stick together. Here comes the sun. Because you go under. I mean, come on. The biggest reason we know it's a lie is because it went from her knee to her back. We would know she was in pain. Right. Yo, my back hurts. I know, you can't get them, Patty. Yeah, we're wrong. Everybody's wrong. She's right. You know what she should come back and do? Just shut the fuck up. You send out C&Ds, and then you sit there and you talk about people. Does anybody love that she tried saying I was inciting hate against her, but she's advertising small channels that are going at me? You don't think that was a dumb move to do after you fucking filed a C&D against me? Not only did you play the video, but you advertised it on your community wall and wrote obsession. If proving you wrong is an obsession, then call me obsessed, baby. I don't give a fuck what you call me. What you will call me is the winner of litigation in Pennsylvania. That's what you will call me. Roberta. She's so insecure is what it is. I don't even think that she's just hateful. I think she's just insecure. It's kind of sad. You can't drive after a knee injection. I got numerous types. If your back hurts, you can have knee pain. I can verify per ortho and neurologist. Listen, what are the odds? What are the odds that she's going to a clinic that just so happens to prescribe Suboxone, methadone, whatever? If they're admitting to everybody that she is a recovering addict, yet she goes to get injections in her knee. There's nowhere closer. You got to drive an hour for that? Okay. Mind you all, she said, I got so mad last night. She talked about you, especially calling you G-dubs. She called me G-dubs because she's jealous nobody ever cared to give her a nickname. I didn't get mad that she talked about me. I loved it. I loved it because she's going to have a really fucking hard time in this coming week. I love that she doesn't realize that when you start litigation against somebody and you're in active litigation against them, when you start it, you should shut up. I love that she's too obsessed to realize that when you send somebody a C&D and you're already in active litigation with them, You should shut up. I love that she proved without a shadow of a doubt that she doesn't want this to stop. She doesn't need this to stop. How many days ago was that live stream I had? At least 2 or 3, right? 2 or 3 days later, when I haven't been live, you're playing a live stream I made and calling me the obsessed one? At first, she was screaming. That clinic didn't even give Matt meds. Yeah. And then we proved her wrong. Yeah. You know what people don't understand, Lacey Ann? Lawfare is the monster that faces us all. And when you start lawfare, you too will have to face it. And I love that. Honest to God, I do. And I love that you were reckless enough to speak about my attorney again. Every sample of medication my doctor has ever given comes with a script label. Epidural injections. Yeah, we're all jealous. It annoys the ever living fuck out of me anytime she calls you Jessica Lynn or G Dubs. Yeah, she just wants to wear my skin. Poor thing. Hell, I'll take the nickname of GW, G Dubs, Jessica Lynn over Griffney, Roachney, Beach, NC Jr. Everything that she said about you defined herself to a T. I agree, Austin. What would you all say if I raised $8,000 of your money to start litigation against creators? All I had to show after months of raising that money and raising over the amount I asked for, because my mod secretly paid 7 out of the 8,000, and you didn't find that out till well after. And all I do is send them C&Ds, and then I continue speaking on them. How fucking mad would you guys be? Like, you don't want this shit to end. You would have never spoke on me last night if you had any intent on going through with anything. But you can't fucking resist. You've never been able to resist. It's so fucking weird, honestly. Y'all, I'm so bullied and harassed. They won't even leave me alone. Meanwhile, I'm out having a fantastic fucking weekend with my children. We had an amazing movie night last night. Griffs and Grace sent us a popcorn kit. Holy shit, Brandy J with the 45 months. So ready to celebrate. Already practicing my dance. Let's go, girl. She said 10K again last night. I love that. Didn't Kelsey already correct her that it was 8? And Kelsey's the one that's been handling everything. Love that for you. Yeah, I can't fucking wait, man. Well, it just goes to show that she doesn't want it to end, right? There's no other way to put it. If somebody was actually terrified of somebody and they really, really, really felt their lives were in danger, like I wrote the other day, does she have a right to be here? Fucking of course she does. Everybody does. I also have the right to walk down an alleyway where I know there's fucking bad people hanging out. Look at the blueberries. But I want to do it because I have this self-responsibility to keep me and my children safe. So we take another direction. There's a reason Brittany doesn't take other directions. There's a reason why when I haven't even been live in days, Brittany has to go live and call me the obsessed one because she wants me to speak about her. The truth of the matter is, if everybody stopped speaking about Brittany, her views would go down to 200 and she'd dwindle off to nothing. That's the God's honest truth. That's why she wants us to keep talking. And your attorney's about to fuck around and find out with you. Oh, shit. Thank you so much for the cash app. Paint It Rocks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. according to her mods, they have raised $8K flat fee. Why is her fundraiser still up? Yeah, it's a flat fee. Why is the fundraiser still up? A flat fee with several retainers. I wish I was home right now. I'd show you all what a real fucking retainer looks like. They actually say what the billing time is. I'm billing for this phone call, for writing up this document, for researching this topic. Oh man, I can't wait. This week's going to be a beautiful fucking week. Can we get some amens in the chat? Let's get some amens. By the way, there are some really good movies out. And if you don't have a subscription to Shudder, they give you a free month trial. And if you like horror movies, there are plenty of horror movies on there. We had a great night last night. Well, we spent the whole day out, did fun things, whatever. Came back, did a whole movie night. Popped the kernels to make the popcorn. It was really fun. Look at all the amens. I've never heard somebody use the Lord's name in vain so much either. Here comes the sun. Do you guys have alligators where you live? I know Jay does. Jay, did you see she copied your story, girl? About the frog in the shower? Maggie, thank you so much for the super chat. $10 saying amen. Dad coming through with the milestone membership. Amen. 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 Should we do a Sunday sermon? All right, ready? I'm going to be Preacher G Dubs. Wait, there's people coming. We got to pretend we're normal. Hold on. So, yeah, I was telling her. And it's very slippery. Hello. No, you're fine. Hi, how you doing? Oh, what a lovely day. Oh, I wish you guys could see all the swans. Dang it. All right, so now we can pretend we're not normal again. We're going to put on a Sunday sermon. I am Preacher G Dubs. I almost said J Dubs because I was thinking of my girl Jay for a moment because she stole your frog story, Jay. Instead of telling her subscribers who are constantly placed on hold the real reason she wasn't on time for her own live stream because she was over on somebody else's panel and in somebody else's chat hate bonding because anybody who remotely says a singular good thing about Britney, she runs to without any research into who they are to see what their motives are. She's so pathetic that she came back instead with some whack-ass story about being in a shower and there being a frog. Sound familiar? Oh, what was Breaking Chain's point? Hold on. Will I be normal? Well, we are normal. Oh, I like Wayward. We got to in the Pines. You know what I've never heard Brittany talk about and all her oversharing about her kids, having fun and enjoying her kids' company. Oh, facts, Breaking Chains. That's something I do regularly because I understand and my kids are growing up and they're my fucking world. Miss Mad Dog with the amen. That's what I said. Breaking. I said, if you want to really impress the fucking internet, spare us your knee shots and back shots. And my CPS worker said y'all are crazy. Impress everybody by taking a few days off fucking YouTube and coming back and telling us all the fun family events you did. All right, we ready for our Sunday sermon? Is that what they call it? Oh, that is called a leaf falling moon. A leaf falls when the weather changes. We saw, well, you guys didn't see it. I saw for the first time ever an eagle. Jay, I forgot to tell you. Isn't this bridge so beautiful? You could get the best family fall photos here. Oh, shit. Hey, hello, Starlight. Amen. Sister Granny preaches for us this Sunday. Take your seats. Kneel on the kneeling thing. Stop chewing your gum loud and grab a tissue. We're getting ready to take you all to church. What is that? Hold on. First, we got to see what this is. Oh, look, you can see the bottom now. You want to know what's gross? I definitely walked in the muck, and it's now covering my feet. Maybe I'll look at the plane taking off. I need cash apps and super chats for this really bad rash now on my foot. Can we sing? We will sing when I'm done singing to the Lord. Isn't it beautiful? It really is. I really like this little bench. This is my favorite because it's like a canvas. I stepped back from all the gyp stuff, but Toddy seemed to be real for this place. Seemed to be too real for this place. I done caught an infection. Are the mosquitoes out there? No. But I never feel when I get bit by mosquitoes. I seen a bald eagle with a pigeon in his grip. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know, Caroline. Go get a sample of cream from the pharmacy. My pharmacy would tell me to get lost. My pharmacy would tell me to get a prescription. We had many here in Iowa. Love them. They're so majestic. That is really cool. You're lucky. Oh, look, there's a trash can. I've seen some people left cups over here. Why? I don't even know why that name's coming up. Are you sure I won't get the leg rot? If I get the leg rot, I'm going to need anti-burn cream. Dang, they got a recycling trash can right there. And yet all these cans, all these people throw all these cans here. Moon, this may look like community service, but I'm doing this one for free, not because the judge told me to. I know to you it looks like it's community service, but I'm just doing a kind thing for my neighborhood. Recycle. Oh, we got more people. We got to pretend to be normal again. We can go canoeing. Wow, this place is huge. The freshwater mussels in this area play a crucial role in enhancing water quality. Okay. That burns my ass. That's why she needs it, because her ass is constantly itching. You got an itchy ass. That's why you got that cream. Do they have those pedal boats there? I don't know. I see them in the city a lot. The zoo got rid of them. I will break out way over recycling. Looking beyond laughed. It must be low tide. Bless it, Lena B. Bless it. Painted Rocks. Love Adventures with Granny. Thank you again, Painted Rocks, for the cash app. Look at a butterfly. Oh, it's too fast. Bright yellow butterfly. Craig knows yet all his personal info is flying around these streets. I can't believe she gave out his social security number. Dude, you're nuts. You know what, though? Nah, I'm not going to even say it. Don't give the bitch no ideas, guys. Where is he at? I hear the loud bird. I don't see him. Jen Sparky is back. Just in time for church. I wish I could tell you guys what we're doing. so badly, but I gotta wait till we're done. Look how weird the water looks. Let me see if you guys can see this. Everything the camera looks farther than it is. But see how you can see it. See how all the muck came up in that one area because the low tide? Look, see the swan? Fuck, you guys can't see shit through this way. I want to go back to YouTube where I can zoom in and out. His full name, his address, his date of birth, and now his social security number. Yeah, I hope nobody's dumb enough to repost that or pass it around. Sometimes, you know how people are saying they think the fights are made up? I don't think they're made up because I've seen these lunatics enough to know they're not made up. But I do think Brittany does some certain shit, and then because she can never take accountability and admit she fucked up, she then acts like somebody did something horrible because of it. So then it reflects back, right? Instead of being like, you fucking idiot, look what you just did, it becomes, oh my God, y'all, look what they just did. Dang it, we still got trash down here. Motherfuckers. Can you guys see the swan yet? What did Loki say? She fucked up. She'll take full advantage of her fuck up. Exactly. They got good credit, y'all. His social, that's bait, right? Loki said it was on. I don't think it was on purpose. Do you guys see the swan flying yet? The little white dot going across the screen? You guys want to see something really weird and nasty? What the fuck is this? What is that? It's like bird feathers. Ain't that nasty? You guys did finally see the swan. All right. You'll never see the... All right, we're out of here. This feels weird now that I've seen that right there. I got 2 privacy complaints while live last night. No shit. What were you showing? Is it her photo or something? You guys got to start blurring that shit and cropping out. Overlay with the cow. I heard Cletus got her too. You know, BJ said she can... we're her bitch. Basically, she can make us do whatever she wants us to do. I heard Cletus really got her. And Kurt. How easily Kurt got Moon. Is that a duck blind, Granny? I don't know what that was. Social security numbers. Nature is neat. It is. Looks like a wet old nest rather than a dead bird to me. I think it's a nest. She had to make sure not to show hers. Took him in to show hers, but then doesn't do the same with his. Maybe it's revenge for him leaving or something. People said he's been quiet. Oh. You guys hear that bird call? That is a beautiful bird call. All right, we got more people coming. We got to act normal. Kurt is hysterical. Look, you can walk onto this, but should we do it? No telling what it could be in it. Yeah, I got hand sanitizer. How you doing? U.S. Army. Oh, she's telling people to mass report? Take her telling people to mass report to to Twitter to mass report. I tried really hard, Carrie. Did it work out? Someone told her and other guys you can be reported for sharing their comments. If that's true, it's nuts. No, well, what you can do, Blondie, it actually is true. If you're commenting here and Brittany goes live again and shows all of your comments, you can privacy strike that. Who would want to take their identities, though, Catalina? Is anybody here running to take Craig's identity? I mean, come on. I think she'll try to say somebody did something, Sammy, but nobody's that dumb. Roach cabinets from the rental home, not her house. She's a liar every day with Jay. And you know what's funny about that, Jay? That idiot. What's that idiot's name? Something from... Who's that obsessive bitch? Mods, I can't think of her. Natalie from CA. Natalie from CA said, I proved Brittany's point by saying years ago that she said she was renovating her kitchen. You sound fucking stupid, you idiot. You think it takes 3 years to renovate a kitchen? No, Brittany had a cam slip at Craig's dad's house and the cabinets were shown. And when the cabinets were shown, Natasha Cooper showed everybody that is roach drop-ins. And then you can say Natasha lied, but then we hear her own son saying, Mom, there's roaches. I'm so sick of you people acting like the shit makes sense when it obviously fucking doesn't. It obviously fucking doesn't. 3 years ago, she was renovating her kitchen, so that proves that CPS didn't make her fix her house up. She claimed she was renovating her kitchen, that's why it was so fucking filthy. Idiots. And of course she wasn't renovating shit because she couldn't even afford fucking gas at the time. And she said she was on the porch of the rental and clearly she's inside a kitchen. Oh my God, she's such a liar. And she even showed the stoves by accident. She's such a liar. Why does she lie for everything? Now you're going to make one of us dig out the old fucking stream and prove you once again to be a liar. You can never just leave good enough alone. That's what happens when you want to argue against every little thing. You just make everything a bigger deal, you idiot. Gosh, she's so stupid. But you know what, Mimi? I don't even think they buy everything she's saying. I think they just stay out of convenience. I think a lot of them don't think they'd be welcome over here. Oh, I'm sure it's gone, but I'm sure there's a copy. Why does she claim everything was a porch, too? Everything's a porch. Sure, that wasn't... If it was a porch, then why did you say you're renovating the kitchen? We still have the screenshots, okay? We still have them. Also, Natalie, you're such a liar again, saying that I raised funds to take Brittany legal before Brittany filed litigation against me. Prove it, bitch. And I'll prove otherwise. I'll prove that Brittany claimed she was going legal on me 2 fucking years ago, told everybody she called an organization that's in neither of our states, and then told everybody how she's not asking for their help, but attorneys are like really expensive, y'all. So if you could help, and then she never did shit with it. I got all of it. Some of you people are just such liars. It's so sad. Gosh, it's so sad. You're so pathetic. Let me find out where you're really from, Natalie and CA. You think it's okay to try to invade my fucking life and my personal business and constantly lie on me? Let me find out, bitch. Let me pull what your buddy Sinner did and put a hit out for your identity. Fucking idiots. It was a porch, y'all. It was a ghost. But a tree fell down. But it was storming really bad. But I have custody. They just know to be quiet. But Granny told everybody about my 5 kids when I tried to hide 3 of them. Granny, Granny, Granny. Oh. That's why she does it, Amy. The bitch is only confident when she's lying. The truth makes her insecure. The truth makes her insecure. What's up, Chloe? Good morning. You missed it, Chloe. I was showing these people what like the water looks like, the sun, trees, leaves, fresh air, walking. Wristband with mace. I got mace, but not a wristband. You would think, but she didn't. Never, ever. I swear to God, y'all. One thing NC has is her jumping on her panel with her cam on. No way, Pristine. You got to send me a screenshot. What, Natalie's? Right. CPS made her get beds for her kids, for fuck's sake. And only 2, not 5. You know what? Let's play Never Have I Ever. I have never, ever in my entire life, y'all, swear to God, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've never, ever denied my fucking children. Ever. I know, Quinny. It's all my fault, y'all. Well, I'll tell you what. When Brittany owes a large sum of money to me in barbecue, that will be my fault. Okay? That will be my fault. She has moderators. She's a whacked ass bitch. Have you not seen a short that NC put out about Natalie the Barkin? No, can somebody send it to me? Why would CPS pay attention to the baseboards? Because they're filthy. Yeah, I've never blamed my children for my fucked up either. You guys, should we be brave enough to walk across this? Let's do it. We'll put on our brave hat. You know that Thanksgiving song? We got yams, hands, potatoes, whatever it goes. Instead, Brittany sings, we got roaches, flies, swastikas. What is this? Does this go directly across or something? I'm a little nervous. Let's see what this says. You are here. There's a lot of weird noises. Does this walk across? That looks like it's saying it goes all the way across, right? I don't know what I'm doing, PD. I don't know. I'm trying to be brave and figure out what the fuck this is. If this is a trail or am I going into the marsh? Oh my gosh, children of the corn. Oh. So marsh walk, what does that mean? But look, does it go all the way across, Chloe? Because there's water underneath me. So surely when the bridge ends, so does the walk, right? Oh my God. Or can I go across that? All right, we need a stick. Yeah, it's a wildlife reserve. It's meant to be overgrown, but... Oh, look. It's all rotted. All right. Does it connect? Where am I going to end up if I go over it? Yeah. What does it say? Yeah, they want to just plop you in the water. Well, they maybe. They might. Shauna, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If you haven't, will you please take a moment to hit the thumbs up as I take this stick and see if this is solid ground here? Oh, shit. I'm a little nervous. That went really far, didn't it? I mean, it looks like it's solid ground. I know that stick had nothing to it. Get your mace out and ready. I'm not doing it. If I can't see the ground, listen, my luck, I'll go walking across and just plop in. Now that would be some fucking content. Oh, could you imagine? Next thing you know, I'm freaking drowning in the swamps. Stay on this path or that path? I ain't scared of ticks, but I'm scared of other things. We're going back to where I can tell there's land. Oh, hello. You know, they make brooms out of shit like this. That's a big one, ain't it? Look at that. Oh, it touched my arm. All right. Somebody says snakes, and now, shit. All right. Fuck me, man. Back to safety. BJ said they didn't have their own beds. CPS would have removed them immediately. That's not true. Why does she lie about dumb shit? CPS does everything they can to keep kids with their parents. And not only that, but just because they don't take kids doesn't mean whatever. She lied about CPS altogether. That whoever called CPS sent the proof to Brandywine, who posted it. And the proof said they opened up a plan because what they saw was concerning. Look how cool that is. Isn't that neat? We need to make a swing here. That is so cool. Why it's cool, I don't know. But why is it hanging? Don't wear Crocs driving. My daughter severed her foot. What? Her foot toe to heel because the Croc got caught on the pedal? What the fuck? I'm so sorry to hear that. Jesus. Here comes the spiders. Oh, look, it does. It is a bridge. Look. Can you guys see the rest of the wood there? It does go all the way across. Here, Chloe, you come go first. Wow, that's pretty cool. She blocked Larry's mom. She needs to block herself from the internet for a few days. Absolutely, moderator. Block yourself, would you? Come on, Chloe. I bet you would go first, Chloe. You're brave. I'm not. Chloe, do you guys have a place like this near you? Too big to sleep together, you think? A double digits? Yes, a little odd. I'm going to take a moment to give a shout out to Ange, aka Voices. Shout out to you, Ange, for keeping it real. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I think her username is something Karen now. Pennywise. Look at the lily pads. Oh, see the turtles? All right, we're ducking under. Oh, I'll go first this time, Chloe. Look. The big ass turtles. Fuck, if you guys can't see them, you can't. God damn it. I hate this way of streaming. Oh my God. Is that a snake wrapped on the stick down there? Can you guys see that? What is that? I wish you guys could see these turtles. Look, that's the house from Pennywise. That's the house. Can you see the snake? He looks dead. But there's the turtles. I know you can't see them. Fuck. See the little turtle? That big stick, his head sticking out? I wish I could zoom in. This sucks. We got a big giant turtle and a little turtle. And a weird fucking snake dead on a stick. What if somebody just came and pushed me in, Megan? Oh my God, what would you do? Would you call the cops? Oh, guess what I saw the other day? Let me see if I'm brave enough to sit here. I saw a video. A guy's dog got out, right? And he couldn't find his dog. So he left the gate open in case the dog came home. He went to go to bed. He wanted to check his yard one more time. There's more turtles to see if the dog was there. When he got out back, he noticed that his fence was closed. And he thought, wow, this is weird. So he goes to check why the fence was closed, knowing he didn't close it. When he goes to open the fence again, he notices a blue van parked in like his alleyway type of thing. So he walks up to see what's going on, and he catches a guy that works for the disabled graping one of his nonverbal patients. So the guy starts recording. He told the news he started recording because he watches true crime and he knows that comes a game of his word versus his word, and he only had 4% on his phone, so he didn't call the cops. He just recorded. But he actually went live. The guy was arrested. He was set to retire in a month. He's like 78 years old. Begged the guy with the camera to just go away. Sick shit, man. That man's probably done it his whole life, too. Oh, all the turtles just disappeared. Where'd they go? What if they all just popped up and they're like, what's it? There's one. No, I can't, Peekaboo. I guarantee he has tons of victims in this case. Tons. Next time we come here, we're going live through YouTube so we can zoom in. You saw that, Erica? Oh, it was horrible. The poor woman was nonverbal. She started crying. I think she was crying because she was scared because of the other guy. But there's no saying how many other people he's done that to. The fact he did it, like, I'm pretty sure it was daylight. He assaulted nonverbal lay in the back. There was another patient who was disabled, strapped in a seat in the fan. I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, he found his dog after 10 years? All right, we're getting out of here. I wish you guys could see how big this turtle is. I bawled when I watched. That was horrible. It was absolutely daylight, and yes, another person in the van. I mean, if he was that confident to do that, how many times do you think he's fucking done it? I saw that video. It was disgusting. It's so sad. I bet he had been doing it for years. I agree. I want to know how many years he worked for that company. Turtles scare you more than snakes? ICE came, what is that? ICE came and arrested superintendent of the large school district in Iowa. I did not. He did knock the guy down. He did. He even said, like, the camera was on to protect him and the other guy because he wanted to beat his ass. What a sick son of a bitch. Oh, here comes another big turtle swimming up. They're huge. Turtle, turtle. Oh, look how cute. He's swimming over to his friend. I wish you guys could see it. My sister-in-law. I missed it. Jump in. Yeah, right. First off, this water's sucking things in. I would never. Can you guys see him? Look how big he is. Fuck, you can't see shit. Do I have polarized sunglasses? No. I don't wear sunglasses. Did I tell you all about the glasses I want? The AI glasses. Tell my audience about the AI glasses I want. Look how quick this water's moving. See that leaf? It's getting sucked right on in. It's gone. Look how the turtles. Oh, I see him swimming under the water. This one's popping his head up. AI glasses freak you out? I don't even know what the fuck they are. I was waiting to see if this guy's going to come up for air, but 2 feet of muck down there for sure. Oh, absolutely. I was standing in the muck over there. Now we got to crouch back out. Get on my back. Let's see what else we got over here this time. The eagle was the coolest thing I saw today. See all the muck right there in the middle? It's so weird. What is this thing? Like a filtration center? I want to know why they have this Pennywise looking house. I love the leaves falling. Oh, I think that's it for today, though. They are to videotape. Don't know why they would need those glasses. They don't even leave the house. Oh. Oh, butterfly. The AI glasses are to videotape? I thought maybe he wanted to watch 3D granny porn or something. I don't know. Why are the screws touching her face? Oh, that's so weird. And all of a sudden, after all these years of wearing glasses, just now you find out you're allergic to a certain type. Like, that's what I say, right? She can say I'm a grifter. I grifted for my daughter's dorm. First off, I paid thousands of dollars for my daughter to go to college. Fuck you saying I grifted for her dorm. Did I post a wish list for furniture? Yes. Did it help a lot? Yes. Everything everybody bought helped tremendously, and I thank you sincerely for helping my daughter have a great start to the rest of her future. But the difference is I came directly out and asked for help. You do this weird thing where you're like, y'all, I'm legally blind. Look, y'all, the kids broke my glasses. Y'all, they broke the TVs. Y'all did it. Like, you always dry beg. Next time Clue will come and she'll walk across this. Right, directly asking isn't grifting. What she does is dry beg. Grifting would be if I go on and on about how bad I need, let's act normal. We got guests. Hello. Grifting would be I go on and on about how badly I need a new phone. And man, I really want the Samsung S20, whatever, Samuel S20. And without a new phone, y'all, I just can't even text or call anybody. But y'all, I'll wait till I get paid, y'all. Hopefully I can afford it when I get paid. That's what she does. She does a dry beg. The fuck? I came out, posted a wish list to members only, and left it at that. I didn't post the shit 3 times a week. I didn't peddle it. The fact that she said peddle. And y'all, I don't even peddle my attorney fund. Yeah, I don't push my legal funds either. And I'm also not the one that started litigation. Oh, there's big ass frogs jumping in the water. Did you guys see that? Shit, look, I almost walked through the spider web. Oh man, that was really cool. They're fucking huge. I want to get closer, but that spider web, look at it. Froggy's not Froggy. She's like a miserable, like, what do they call those big frogs that make those weird noises? That's what she is. These are cute frogs. I wish I can go down there, but I'm not. Go, moderator. I just can't stand when people, I don't peddle it. Because your girl's got bills, y'all. Yeah, like Dolly says. You're keeping the lights on. Yeah, she fucking dry bags. Check for ticks. But I do want to thank her. I want to thank you for talking shit on my daughter's wish list and getting her more gifts. She really, really, really appreciates it. I mean, my God, can you imagine me fucking grifting for oatmeal and Gatorade? She's a toad. Those ones that make that weird, like, oh. Yeah, because they don't work hard for it. They don't appreciate shit. How many new fucking headphones is her audience gonna buy her? How many cameras for her house? How many TVs? It's a porta potty. I would never go in that. A bullfrog. There it is. cane toads, invasive species in Australians that are ruining the environment. Well, she's one of those too, because she definitely ruins the environment. She doesn't need a food pantry. My cousin had Lyme disease. Look, so free firewood. Courtesy of nature. Isn't it crazy that you can be back there and it feels like you're in the middle of a forest, and then you come out here and you're next to a highway? Isn't that crazy? No, she ain't starving. It's funny. She put up a fundraiser summer 2022 to buy food to get through the summer, yet she gained a ton of weight from then till now. It's amazing for somebody who couldn't afford gas. And don't forget, Angela put out a screenshot of Brittany saying, "Yo, can I grift for some gas money?" Ha ha ha. Why the fuck you trying to sue people if you can't afford gas? Get the fuck out of here. Stephen Fisher said it best. SF Investigate said it best. Brittany's like that person that stands in the middle of a busy street, but she doesn't just hold a sign. She knocks on your car window. That's who she is. And I'd like to point out, I'm still not out of breath. Brittany, fucking heifer. Pump a lump of ass. Can you imagine if trees could talk? That one tree back there, the bark is white. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Do you think the tree's sick and that's what makes it white? Pepper lump. You should never be embarrassed to ask, moderator. Everybody needs help at times. Matter of fact, my on Thursday, and I missed it, and I'm really sad. But on Thursday, they do a free, oh, look at this butterfly, a free farmer's market. Oh, he's too fast. And they give out a bunch of fruits and veggies, and they even give out diapers, and it's really nice. A bull crab, a white bear string, maybe. It's a beautiful tree. There's the only one of it. I didn't see any others. There's so many butterflies. All these butterflies. I feel like my camera doesn't even pick them up, though. I have too much pride, too. You shouldn't, though, Robin. You really shouldn't. Listen, I remember feeling that way, too. But when you got kids that are dependent on you, you got to swallow that pride. Even when it comes to my attorney fees, you can ask anybody. Jay, nonsense. I didn't like having to fucking ask for that. These people act like I got a get rich quick plan. Whoa, look how much these grew from last time. You guys remember they were little small red berries last time? They're huge now. Are they edible? That was a creepy noise. What was it? The car? I was more scared being here at, oh, look at that yellow butterfly. I was more scared being here at nighttime. He's beautiful. Trying to keep up with him is like going crazy, but Look how pretty he is. And we got a white one. I love nature. Oh, yeah, we came the other night. It was a members only. Generational living. I love when they say that, too. Granny lives with her parents. Goodbye, bitch. If you think I'm as dumb as Brittany and I'll ever own a fucking docs to prove the internet wrong, y'all can think I live wherever you want me to think. Do I get mail? Sure. Does that mean I live? Find out. Why would I correct the docs? You have to be desperate. You have to be desperate like Brittany to prove something to the internet because you're insecure with yourself. See how small they were? The other ones were huge, unless they're different. I'm confident enough in myself to not care what people on the internet think. You want to think I live underneath a bridge? Think it. Shouldn't care where anybody lives anyway. Nobody's fucking business. I found the irony in Brittany constantly saying I lived with my parents while she lived with her in-law. Not even her in-law, her boyfriend's father. I just found irony in that. Just like Loon. Loon used to make a big deal saying I live with my parents, and then we found out Loon was living in a fucking shed on her mom's property. Same thing with TT. TT used to make a big deal saying I live with my parents. Then we found out she lived on her mother's property. Same thing with another person. They used to make a big deal saying that I lived with my parents. Then we found out their child, my age, without children, lived with them. I like to laugh at the hypocrisy of the people that are passing judgment. A lot of times they're projecting their own insecurities and their own feelings. All right, we got to act normal. Good morning. You know what I mean, Blondie? Exactly, Clue. Say it again, my friend. We got to act normal. Say it again, my friend. What are these ugly fucking things? I seen them one year down the shore. Tons of them hanging from a tree. See them all? They look like bananas, but they're obviously not. These ones are burnt. They're normally green, so they're dying, but they're so weird. Oh, we neighbors, moderator? That's the other thing. Do you think I would have neighbors and friends and shit subscribe to my channel if I was out here living a big old lie? Come on now. The one guy, Steve, that comes in here is a neighbor, an actual neighbor. Two other chatters are local enough to me that we've met. If I was living some big old lie, oh, that yellow butterfly came right out to us. I think we're going to have good luck today, all these butterflies. Oh, what Clue say? Keep bean trees. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Angel. Keep throwing shade, BJ. We know you're emotional on his shows. And that lipstick from last night is not your color. Was she wearing lipstick? I think it's the built-in filters. And you know why I think she's going on camera, Clue? So that she can privacy strike when you guys restream her. Price of everything is so high, it really doesn't matter as long as you have a roof over your head. I agree. But it just ain't true. I'm just not going to correct. Listen, I'm a single fucking mother of 2 kids. And right now it's just me and my son. If you think I'm ever going to be more egotistical about what people on the internet think of me than the safety of my fucking kids, you are insane. If y'all want to believe I live with my parents, believe it. Please believe it. It don't bother me enough. Makes me think of family. I agree. Right, Blondie. I hear you. She's apple tree on my left. Was there really? You can cover her face and still restream her. Where's the apple tree? I don't think so. I didn't see any apple trees. You might be a single mom, but your kids are learning more than how to play video games and keep a fat bitch awake. Yeah, matter of fact, now, this is humble bragging, but I was very proud that I taught my son how to mow the lawn. And he took the initiative the other day, after it rained and all, to say, I think the grass is getting high. I'm going to mow it. He just turned 13. I was very proud of him. Look, 2 baby butterflies. This part looks like a dead man's land. Oh, 3. My God, they're so pretty. Then I got my daughter, who's confidently living on campus by herself, having an experience of a lifetime. Yeah, I'm proud. And I got the right to be. He is a good kid. He don't talk much to me anymore. Very, very limited on his words. And he talks like this now, and it freaks me out. But I'm proud of him. I'm proud of both of them. Especially my daughter. She overcame a lot to be where she is today. Kids suffered a lot of anxiety, depression, you name it. And the fact that she used all of that to better herself, to one day become that person that people like her go to, I couldn't be prouder. Couldn't be fucking prouder. She didn't cry and make herself a victim of her circumstances. She took the best thing she could from it and bettered herself with it. Sorry she's not pregnant with 3 fucking kids, handing them off to somebody's grandparents to raise. Fuck you. Whoa, what are these little red bugs? Ah, what the fuck are they? They're everywhere. Holy shit. You guys see them? What is that? I never. What are these? There's 50 billion of them. Oh my God, they're everywhere. What the fuck is that? I was going to walk over because that tree looks great. You can't see them? No, they're not fire ants. I don't think. Hold on. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Here's one. Oh my God, there's hundreds of them. I can't tell what they are. I've never seen them. They're red and black. Red dots. I know. Look, I went to walk. I don't know what you guys could see and what you couldn't, but I'm out of here. Woo! I almost walked right into them. What if they were fire ants? Oh my God, I'd die. I am wearing flip-flops. You know me, girl. I don't put sneakers on until the weather's 50. Hello. We call them red butts. Get them every year. What do? Holy shit, they were everywhere. Box elder bugs are harmless, just annoying. Oh, scared the shit out of me because I thought, wow, that tree's really pretty. I'll go plop my fat ass right there and sit down for a moment. No, the hell I won't. I didn't even see them until I started to walk. It was like I agitated them. But these trees are all perfect. They're like perfect climbing trees. I see them, they're huge, yeah. They were fucking big. Clover mites, what they look like. Yo, twice now I got bit by jiggers. I remember Brittany tried shaming me for it because I guess Angela gave her the photo or something. It was both times. It was when I was down the shore with my kids and we were playing baseball in the field. Well, last time I was setting up a projector, but they were playing baseball. And I got all these like little bumps all over my feet and like my ankles. And I never had it happen before. And because Angela, I thought was a friend, a much older friend. Look at this trail. I asked her if she knew what it was, and she said they look like chigger bites. They're just annoying and come in like packs of hundreds. Yeah. I'll eat up with them every summer. Oh yeah, the chiggers in the field. I asked, only time I ever got them was the same field down the shore at the campground. Is it best for chigger and other bug bites? I don't recall them being itchy for me, but they just look nasty. They just look nasty. I can't believe how big this place is. How pretty this is with the different color leaves and the little berry spots. You stay in the woods too. I love it. I should bring Jace up this way to go fishing. I think he'd have a lot of fun. We're always outside too, allegedly. I just love it. That's why I was going to show other people what it's like to, touch grass. Something I don't think they know how to do. But I figured if I was going to go walk, do my exercise, why not bring you all along? This way I can exercise, go live because I haven't been live, get all my frustration out with hypocritical, zero self-awareness bitch over there, and get paid while doing it. And I thank all of you for helping all three take place. Thank you very much. I am now going to go spend a day with my family at a fall festival, outside in the sun some more, and not be a overweight, insecure, wasteless piece of shit. If you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. I thank you all for joining me on my little walk. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as me. Hope you all get out and get some fresh air today. If you're unable to walk, just sit on the porch, sit on the stoop, let the fresh air hit you. And remember, people like Brittany will always be pathological liars. Don't be gaslit out of your reality. Don't let an obsessed piece of shit tell you you're obsessed. And stay tuned because we got a huge surprise coming up. Hopefully it is completed tomorrow. If not, I know it will be done by the week's end. And I'll hopefully be able to tell you all what it is, even if it's not done. But I got an ultimate checkmate, reverse Uno, pick up 4 coming, and I can't wait to serve the motherfucker. I'll see you all around these streets. Stay safe, hit the thumbs up, and see you next time. And thank you again for all the support today. Really means a lot to me. Bye, friends. Fuck you, Moon.